am exposing the truth on how to spot a fake guru in 2019, 2020, and beyond. Let's go. Step 1 only talks about Facebook ads. Okay, all their channel is about is Facebook ads. Why? There's more to marketing than Facebook ads. Facebook ads. Their Facebook is such an easy marketing platform. When you really understand it, it really is easy. Okay, so that's why everyone speaks about it, because it's got the widest community of people that are just jump on. Oh wow, I can launch an ad in 5 minutes. They only speak about the Facebook ads also very briefly. They speak about things on, they say that they have these free courses on their channel when they're not detailed at all. I have a number of free courses in my channel, by the way, and they're actually very detailed. You can go and watch them. They're not 10-minute videos. They're 40, 50, up to hour-long videos. Okay, they actually teach you the detail. Okay, so you can go and check those out. I have nothing to hide there. All right. What they're trying to do is they're trying to say, if you buy my course, I'm going to give you absolutely everything, absolute load of crap. They always teach the exact thing, how to make Facebook ads, how to make your campaign, or is it PPE, or is it purchase, or, what my unique strategy is and why I'm better than everyone out there. How to scale with Facebook ads, why my strategy is so much better when the fundamentals are always the same. Targeting all e-packet countries, targeting multiple countries is a hard skill because no one can Google what e-packet countries is. The perfect interest targeting, or there's such a thing as perfect interest targeting when it's a completely broad and subjective topic. All a load of crap. Okay, that's step number 1. If they only just speak about all of that, 99% of the time, they know jack shit. Okay, step number 2, guarantee quick success. How can anyone ever guarantee quick success? And why do we get sucked into this? If this should be obvious, but if someone guarantees you quick success, they're guaranteed a liar. How can anyone guarantee that? I could guarantee that I could walk down the street and maybe if I run, I may not get hit by a car. Oh, makes sense. Okay, join my program, join my course, and I'll guarantee you quick success. I have actually heard this a ton of times from other students. Okay, and from other people where they have joined these programs guaranteeing them success. Okay, and then they come to me because they're like, wow, Ricky, you were right. This person was a liar. But they're like, I want to join your program, but I can't afford it because they scammed me. And it's like, why should I feel sympathy for that for one? Okay, that's your fault. But if anyone ever guarantees you success, there's actually been a number of people in Facebook groups that were promising, no joke, people, if they join their program, that they'll get a Lamborghini, that they'll be able to buy a Lamborghini, I should say. They'll be able to, buy a mansion, travel the world. If anyone guarantees you that, seriously, you need to rethink your strategy. Okay, you can always achieve success, but success takes time. It's not instantly. Okay, that's the truth. Who in there, if someone said that to me, I know that they're not a liar because they're being realistic. Okay, and you should as well. So that's how you can spot a lie, pardon me. If you promise people at the end of the course, mentoring, etc., you'll be able to buy a Lambo, quit your job, blah, blah. Again, just clear lies. In every element of life, nothing is guaranteed, period. Okay, nothing is ever guaranteed. And if I just blatantly said to you, if you go and buy my course, and by the end of the course you'll have a Lamborghini, what part of that is not a lie? Okay, there's no such thing as success in business. Okay, I've had many failures, and you'll have many failures. That is a fact. Okay, I can guarantee you, but I cannot guarantee you success. Okay, that's how you can spot a fake guru that says that. Step number 3, they never talk about the long term. Now, this is something, again, I have preached for a very long time. In fact, since my channel began. The money in every business is always in the long term. Okay, money is always in the long term. The short term means nothing. Okay, you need to start looking past that. If you see people making videos on how to make $5,000 fast, like in a week, or how to, blah, 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 and be rich and so on and so forth with no efforts, like 5 minutes work, they're clear lies. Okay, if you see people never talk about long term, clear lies. If you If people just talk about Facebook ads, get sales and scale like it's nothing, like literally that they don't even look at their ads, being short term, they're liars. We should all know by now with Facebook ads that it's a wave. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. You're going to have really good days, really bad days, good days, bad days. And people that say they don't look at their ads and that they just consistently make money, clear lies. A real business is made in the long term, not short term. That is the truth. Okay. That I can guarantee you. People who just make pop-up stores clearly are short term, not good. Okay. And what I mean by that is the way that people sort of define long term is they instead just make a ton of stores. So right now the big trend is one product stores, right? So they make one product store around this. Oh, yep, it works. It trends, died, and then next and move on. Okay, they're building income sort of that way, but they're not really building any business. It's just a pop-up store. Every brand you think about that has taken years or decades to build, right? Look at Amazon, look at Google, look at Facebook, look at YouTube. Did they just come out of thin air and just boom? They take a lot of effort, whether you see it or not. And that's what building a real business or brand is. It's funny, we talk about brand, but it's just an actual business. I call a lot of these small Shopify stores, just pop-up stores, because they're gonna pop up and they're gonna disappear just as fast, aren't they? They're just gonna pop up. They're not gonna succeed. Someone's gonna shut down the store. That's what you define as a pop-up store. A real business is a business that is there long term, that you see all the time and that is there. Step number 4 says dropshipping is easy. What a load of shit. Okay, dropshipping is not easy, period. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of back end work. Okay, getting sales is not hard. Okay, but the back end work is hard and it's consistently hard. All right. Dropshipping has many faults, period. Dropshipping is getting more expensive, period. So products are getting more expensive. Shipping tariffs are being imposed from United States and various countries around the world. China is imposing more tax laws. Okay, it's going to become more expensive and it's become more mandated. Dropshipping is becoming more regulated, period. So a lot of people think that they can, with dropshipping, avoid paying any form of tax. Why? I don't understand. It is becoming more regulated by various governments around the world. It is not that easy as people say. Taxes ruin people. Okay? Taxes ruin people. Whether you think that you can get away with it now or your tax agent or whatever, the government comes back and says, no, we've done an audit and you owe this much tax. Okay? That happens. That happens quite a lot. You need to be aware of that. Dropshipping is not easy because it's also ultra competitive. Okay, especially if we're using Facebook ads, it's ultra competitive. All right, you need to keep that in mind. You can certainly be very good at dropshipping, okay, but it is very, very competitive. All right, but the reality is you are only ever exposed to 1% of the success, where the 99% fail. Okay, it is not easy. Anyone that says that it is easy is a blatant liar. It is easy to start. It is not easy to be successful. Understand the difference. Step number 5, makes videos around an ad account ban. This is so ridiculous. Okay. These videos are just plain stupid. Period. Okay. You can watch, I actually did some research on my own channel. You can watch my video there. Okay. Where I speak about, and you can also, this video also tells you exactly what I predicted for 2019, which was 100% correct, by the way. Okay. And that actually tells you in 2018, exactly what has happened up till now. And I just predicted it because I could see it happening. Arrogance, I don't care. Truth, there. Okay, this is the video I made about 2020. If you want to know what's going to happen in 2020, the actual raw truth, from someone that actually knows exactly what's going to happen because I've been right every time, go and watch that video. I have nothing to hide. I'm very good at this. Ad account bans should have been predicted by the community a long time ago. But now is only being spoken about by people who know jack all about business. Now, admittedly, there's a number that do. I'm not going to deny that. There's a number that are very good when it talks about ad account stuff. But most don't know jack, okay? Why do you think I knew this was going to happen? Obvious, right? In every part of life now, what happens is something will blow up, okay? Something will trend, okay? What happens when that happens? Okay, it'll go from being not known to whatever to then everyone jumps on board. Look at TikTok. TikTok went from what it is to now it's just blowing up. Now everyone's jumping on board because they're trying to make money from it. The exact same thing with Facebook. No one really used Facebook about 4 or 5 years ago. People saw that people were making absolute insane amount of money from it, and here we are in 2019, nearly 2020, and everyone's jumping on board, and Facebook are being slandered by customers' feedback and various governments around the world that they don't like this. So inevitably what Facebook's doing is they're altering their algorithm and banning ad accounts left, right, and center. They don't care, because they're the world's biggest social media platform. This is a natural outcome to what the community have contributed to. So that's how I was able to predict it. It's a really obvious outcome to me. So that's how you can spot also a fake guru that just all of a sudden like has this magic strategy on how to get around ad account bans. Okay, operate a proper business is how you get around it. Step number 6 says you can start on $200 in 2019 and beyond. What is this shit? Okay, if you think you can start a business with $200 in 2019, you are in for a good awakening. And I would argue rude awakening, but I went good because you need an awakening. These strategies mainly rely on influencer marketing, which quickly gets sales and die off just as fast. Influencer marketing lasts as quick as the post is up, and then it dies off. So you're going to have to find a lot more influencers consistently to retain that, aren't you? Okay, you're going to need something to provide consistency. All right, so most of these strategies rely on Instagram influencer marketing. Now, influencer marketing is a legitimate form of marketing strategy. I define it more as brand recognition, but it is not a long-term strategy. You need paid ads, okay? And if you just rely on influencer marketing and think you can get away with it, that's not going to happen much. Instagram or Facebook is locking down more on this as well, and guaranteed in 2020 that'll happen more. So if people just say you can just do influencer marketing and get away with everything, liars. Okay, it is purely a short-term strategy to suck you into their crap, so they're liars. I've said this numerous times, brick and mortar, or also known as physical businesses. Okay, so a business you see down the street, your hairdresser, they're brick and mortar. Okay, get a 50K, 100K business loan. I've had a number of students and a number of business owners that have brick and mortar business come to me for support. Okay, and they're like, you know, they've told me that they've had to get 50K, 100K plus business loans just to get their business off the ground. Starting with a $200 in your back pocket is not much to ask. I've had people literally have a go at me because I say that you need $1,000 to start a business and that I must be just the world's worst marketer. I would actually argue that I'm one of the most honest marketers from it. Okay, because who in their right mind, I could easily sell to you and say, look, all you need is $200. You just follow this step by step and guaranteed you're going to get sales, and then you'll be able to grow your business, and you just keep reinvesting into it and you're going to make a lot of money. It is just that simple. You only need about 30 minutes of your day, and then the rest of the day you can do whatever you want. It's not that hard. It really doesn't require much time and effort at all. How easy was that pitch? I just thought that off the top of my head. But imagine if I said, no, making a business is not that easy. You need at least $1,000, and you need to go in with the mindset that that $1,000 is an investment in your knowledge, skills, and understanding of the industry, and that it's going to take you time and effort consistently to get results to build you a consistent income all year round. Who's going to be interested in that sales pitch? Okay, that's the truth. If I can say something like that, if I can say something negative like that, then adversely that means I'm telling the truth. Okay, so that's how you can spot another fake guru. Step number 7, they never talk about the customer. This is so stupid. A topic never spoken about. Not never, I use that word a lot, but they very rarely, the wider community, speak about the customer, aside from me and a couple of others. All right, the customer wins. The customer is first. The customer is your business. Dropshipping has become all about us. It's more about a bragging thing, and like just who has the biggest ego. Being greedy and not caring for the customer. Care for your customer. You're a customer, aren't you? Everyone's a customer at some point in their life. Treat them properly. People who do not talk about their customer are bad businessmen and women, period. Okay? People that build real companies that are on listed stock exchange companies and that all their entire focus on is how to grow their business through diversification and focusing on a really high quality customer experience, most importantly. Period. That's just business. Is just a fact. You have no business without the customer. So if if I find someone not talking about the customer, they are just bad, period. Because all they're talking about is how to get sales. How to get sales. That's all that's important. No one cares about the customer. Okay, even though they're another human being that walks down the street beside you, who gives a shit about them? It's just about sales. They're clearly fake because they don't understand that the business is completely hinged on these people that pull out their wallet to provide us an income. Okay, so that should be an obvious one, but I wanted to point that out. Customers are number one element in your business. They should always be your number one element. Okay, customer first, profits second. Okay, if you put your customer first and your profit second and not the other way around, well then you're probably going to not only just build short-term income, you're going to build long-term income, and you're going to build a real business. So that's how you can also help. That also helps you to spot a fake guru. Step number 8 doesn't talk about diversification. Okay, so again, this sort of relates back to Facebook ads, but most of them, all they speak about is Facebook. Okay, that's just Facebook ads. The best businesses in the world, funnily enough, are primarily using Google ads and Bing ads, but primarily Google ads. Did you know that? Okay, it's an actual fact. You can look that up. People who never talk about Google, unless it is a brand search campaign, which is the easiest type of campaign to set up, are liars and know nothing about Google. Okay, just because they don't know anything about Google. They think that making a brand search campaign requires skill. It doesn't at all. It's the easiest campaign to make in the world. So that you need to understand that diversification is key, and just using a brand search doesn't mean that they're a guru. Real marketers will acknowledge that one of the keys to success in business is diversification. I'm not just talking about paid marketing platforms like Google, Facebook, Bing, YouTube, Pinterest. I'm talking about email marketing, messenger marketing, text marketing, push notification marketing, SEO. Okay, these are all legitimate forms of income. They just may take longer to get results. And a real expert, okay, I don't really like to define them as good. Real experts like myself know that that's where the money lies, because you care about your customer and you diversify your business so that regardless of what waves your business hits, okay, you're going to be able to push through them. All right. So people that just talk purely about Facebook ads and nothing more, although it's the main topic this industry wants because it's so easy, don't know crap. They're just watching other YouTubers' stuff, getting ideas from it, making a video on themselves, building a subscriber list, and then selling a course. Exact same process. Step number 9 only shows winning products. Okay, so this is another one that I wanted to bring up. People who just show, 5, 10, 20, 40, 50, 100, whatever, winning products and give a quick reason to why it's winning product lies. Most of those products are incredibly saturated, might I add. Okay, finding winning products is easy, especially with the infinite number of tools. Look at all the product research tools out there. Okay, people to trust are people who teach you, like myself and a number of others, on how to market a winning product. Okay, how to understand the audience. If you watch people that have watched my videos on winning products, I talk about the audience, understanding the audience, understanding who they are, what they're interested in, and how to market it to them. Okay, that's all more important than just me giving you 50 products with no context. Okay, that is far more important, believe it or not, because if you don't know, if I gave you 50 products, if I gave you 100 products and you had no idea how to market them, who their audience was, or where they're from, none of them are winning products for you. Okay, they're winning products, period, but they're not winning products for you. So it means nothing. So they are winning products. You just thought you could spam a quick ad on Facebook because that's what we're all taught. So, and became right. People who just teach us are clearly liars. Okay, it really does come down to, that's why my videos, I pretty much do 3 products so I can speak about them in depth. Okay, I test fewer products for a higher success rate rather than a ton of products with very little success rate. Step number 10 is show sports cars and videos. This is, again, an obvious one, but these are people just that are fake. Okay, showing sports cars, expensive cars, luxury cars means jack all. Okay, we all know that you can hire them, and even if they do own them, who cares? Many times it just means that they got popular on YouTube or Instagram. They just got popular somewhere, or they got some foot in, okay? They got invited to do masterminds, sold their course thousands of times, and purchased a car. That's it. Because masterminds, okay, make a huge amount of money. Huge amount of money. So, because it's far more profitable for you to just go to a group mastermind with 50 people paying $1,000 each for 2 days. And there you go, there's $50,000, or let's say hypothetically, then, you know, you tried to grow a business and make $50,000 yourself in terms of e-commerce. So they make that, and they do that time and time again, and sell their course time and time again, and they can buy these cars. And then all they do is they flash these cars in their thumbnails because it's clickbait, and in their videos because it has higher retention rates. And it works. Okay, it works, but it doesn't actually mean they're good at what they do. Okay, I can nearly guarantee you that 99% of them are fake and don't know what they're doing. Okay, the reality is 99% of the time their course is the same trash. And yes, I do say trash because it is trash, and you can find on YouTube in 2 seconds. Okay, one of the benefits of how big our community is now, nearly everything you can find on YouTube. So rather than buying a course, you know, I have a course in that too. I know it's a great course, but you can find most stuff on YouTube. Okay, showing cars is meant to be validation of their skill, but this couldn't be further from the truth. 99% of the time is the complete opposite. Okay, 99% of the time it's actually used to validate their skills. Okay, so it's actually the opposite way, that it means they don't have much skills at all. So that's an easy way to spot a fake guru. Number 11, buys and flashes Gucci or whatever. I should have put Mansion, okay, but same old, same old. Again, obvious. Gucci being an stupidly expensive brand, again, is meant to be the way to physically show you are rich, which in people's minds they think, oh, rich must mean that they're successful, which must mean that they're an amazing mentor and their course is amazing and take my money. Really? Like, you know, that is a clear indication that they're fake. These Gucci bags, these expensive brands, expensive jewelry and watches and stuff and sunglasses. Really? It means nothing. Okay? They spend a couple of $1,000, and to a lot of people that's a lot of money. Yeah, I get it. But it doesn't mean they have skills. Okay, couldn't be further from the truth. Don't trust that crap. No idea why a bag holds so much importance anyway. It's just stupid consumerism. People who flash expensive crap, period, are just vain, shallow people who are not trustworthy, because they know that that's going to suck you in. So that's how you can, if you see that, then you know that that's an obvious indication that they are fake, that they're just doing that to appeal to the masses. I think I made a mistake here. Yep, sorry. Should be step 12. After their channel explodes, only does theory. I see this a ton of times. Okay. Marketing is all about practical. Okay. There's always theory in everything, but basically their channel just goes from being value-based to just theory-based, and they just talk at a screen. That's it. That's all they do. And you know, that they end up selling their course, and which they planned from the beginning, which is obvious. And they say that everyone asked for it when they didn't. So think about, anyone can theorize anything. So don't trust that crap. It is just to keep you interested in them and show you, wow, they are so intelligent and amazing. Like, you know, one of the topics that started popping up in the last 6 months is build a brand, build a brand. And again, I can link videos, but I have videos from the beginning of my channel that said you should always build a brand and care about your customer. It's like, wow, that's so revolutionary, so ridiculous. So step number 14, course is rarely updated. Okay, so these are another indication of someone, how to expose if they're fake. It's rarely updated. They update them every 3 to 6 months with probably maybe 2 to 4, maybe 2 to 6 videos, and they say it's the most updated course and it's going to revolutionize things. For me personally, I do update my course weekly, and I'm very transparent about that. I'm not trying to sell my course, it's just the truth. Courses that are rarely updated, just use it again as a selling method, because everyone wants something new. Okay, it's like, wow, it's revolutionary, it's going to change the game, this is fundamentally amazing. It's just to sell their course again and again and again and again. Okay, I'm not even going to go past 0.5 and 0.6. Okay, so they're pretty obvious reasons that most of the courses out there are very rarely updated. Okay, it's no joke that a number of these courses are updated once a year, and they're like, oh, we've done this major update on things, and it's really just some slight changes. It's really just slight changes. So that's how you can tell if they're fake. If someone is saying they're updating their course regularly, if someone has said that, you know, they've updated it within a month, I would argue, then they're probably more genuine, okay? Because they're constantly learning new things. It means they have a lot of knowledge to give rather than every 3 to 6 months. It means that they're very slowly accumulating knowledge, and they're probably not even really working on their business. So it's just an easy way to determine that. Step number 15 is they outsource their mentoring program. I see a heap of people do this. I don't outsource my mentoring program, period, and I never will. Okay, I just don't want to, because I'm very good at what I do, and I could outsource it and scale that, but to me, quality is more important than quantity. People who do this are purely just cashing in on outsourcing it, the exact same method as making a course. Okay, it's the exact same method as making a course, but slightly different. They just outsource to like a closer, someone who's going to close on the call, which is the free call, and then they'll have someone else who actually takes you through it, and they'll make a percentage of the profits because it's through their program. That's it. It's the same as making a course. They're not doing anything. They're just maximizing profits, and they're usually pretty fake. So keep that in mind. Real mentors mentor their students themselves, not outsource it to others. The excuse of them not having the time is bullshit, period. They just don't want to make the time. They're just trying to maximize profits. They just don't want to make the time. If someone is outsourcing the program, their program is very likely to be crap. Okay, you know, it is very likely to be crap. Okay, a real mentor should understand that he should be the one mentoring in his program. Okay, he can mentor people and they can help, but he or she, I should say, should be the one doing the mentoring themselves, rather than just outsourcing it to others who aren't as experienced, especially if someone's paying a premium price. Okay, so keep that in mind. I've made a few mistakes. Step number 17, this is one I wanted to add in. Rides entrepreneur trends. Okay, an example of this is Silk Road. Okay, I'm sure many of us know Silk Road. It was shown by a number of dropshippers, and then everyone was talking about it, period. It was classified as a game changer. It's going to make waves. Liars. Okay, I remember when that came out. And everyone was just talking about it, and you just saw a flood of videos come up, and everyone's like, because a whole bunch of these gurus were speaking about it, it then validates that the product must be amazing. When in actual fact, what they were doing is they were just riding the train. They hadn't used the product at all, and they were just cashing in on the affiliate marketing commissions. You can actually see I made a video right there on YouTube that actually shows a different product that I don't get any affiliate commissions for. That is not Silk Road. So you can check that out, and that was released around the same time. You can check it out and validate yourself. Okay, step number 18, the final step, is you need to take responsibility. So a part of exposing these people is you, okay? So, you know, a lot of people think that that the problem is that these fake gurus are only fake and wealthy because they're only wealthy because we, the community, have let them. And yeah, there seems to be a growing trend right now of exposing these people, okay, and good. But you need to understand that this would never happen if you had taken responsibility from the beginning. Blaming and exposing them is one thing, but more importantly, you need to take responsibility for your actions too. Again, the thing is, we blame these people because they scammed you out of money, they did this, they did that, blah, 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 the list goes on. But the reality is, if you did some research rather than just taking their word because you saw them on YouTube and saw that they've had some success and they might have had some testimonials, you did some research and took a more cynical approach and looked at their channel and really took a great understanding, then you'd probably find that most of the time they're probably a load of crap and that you should not follow them. Okay, one of the reasons I personally have been successful and push through very hard times, I've had many very hard times and still continue to, is because I take responsibility for my actions rather than projecting it onto others. And it allows me to evolve, and you should too. Okay, I know you don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. Okay, in the business world cares about one thing: money. Nothing else matters. Nothing. So if you use that as the context or as the foundation, that the business world only cares about money, they don't care about you. They don't care about you at all. It's about money. Then you need to understand that allows you to take responsibility for yourself, that money is all everyone wants. I want money. Why wouldn't I? I got bills to pay. But you should always take responsibility for that. Okay? And stop just blaming these gurus because they are misleading you. I agree. But you're letting them mislead you because you want them to mislead you, because you want the quick and easy path. That does not happen. Okay? And so you need to start taking responsibility. And I guarantee you, if you start taking responsibility and looking at things in a wider scope, then you'll probably find that this will become 50 times easier. Don't just rely on others to purely achieve your success. You need to take responsibility first and foremost before you ever achieve success. Okay? These fake gurus would stop immediately if we, the community, take responsibility and stop getting caught up in their clear lies. Okay, that's it. The fake gurus are only as powerful as we, the community, make them. So why don't we start to take responsibility? And I am, on that note, more than happy to talk about this more, okay, and show that I am not fake, because I am not, okay, I was thinking about this before I recorded this video, that if we get 50 comments of the word mentor, for 5 lucky people, they're going to jump on a group call with me wherein within about 10 minutes, okay, I'm going to be able to have a look at your ads manager, what you're doing, you know, sort of what you've done, what you've been doing, what you want to do, and help you not only to understand your business better, but also give you a clear strategy. I am so confident in my skills. I've done this so much for so many well-known people in this community. I just haven't said their names, that I could do that. And I would upload that to YouTube as proof. Okay. Because I have nothing to hide. It's important that the 5 people that would be chosen, you need to understand that it would be recorded. Your store potentially and your ads would be shown. So if you're not comfortable doing that, that's fine. But that is something that I'm willing to do, because I want to show that people with real skill can give people real actionable outcomes. And that to me is very important. I've always said that. So if you do want that, comment mentor down below. That is it from today's video. This is a no bullshit video. If you like today's video, which you should, you like today's video. If you want more of these types of videos, be sure to subscribe. That is it for today. Take care and goodbye.